The National Electrical Code, or NEC, does not have a specific rule that forbids installing duplex receptacles on countertops that are less than 12 inches in width. However, it does stipulate certain requirements related to receptacles in areas where countertop appliances might be used. According to NEC 406.5, receptacles must be installed in all areas intended for, or that might be used for, countertop appliances. Furthermore, all receptacle outlets must be located at least 20 inches above the countertop surface, as stated in NEC 406.5. J1. An inspector's reasoning for requiring the removal of a receptacle on a narrow counter, like one that is 9 inches wide, might stem from safety concerns. Firstly, limited counter space could pose a hazard. Appliances placed on a narrow counter might be unstable or easily knocked over, creating a safety risk. Secondly, cluttered counters can be a concern. If a small counter accommodates appliances, it could lead to a cluttered workspace, increasing the potential for accidents. Thirdly, accessibility can be an issue. Receptacles on narrow counters may be difficult to access, especially if they are obstructed by appliances. If the inspector insists on the removal of the receptacle, there are alternative solutions to consider. One option is under cabinet receptacles. These are installed under the cabinet above the counter, providing easy access to power without taking up counter space. Another option is pop-up receptacles, which can be raised or lowered from the countertop as needed, remaining hidden when not in use. A third option is a countertop outlet strip, which is a small, removable strip of outlets that can be placed on the counter when needed and stored away when not in use. It would be beneficial to have a discussion with the inspector to understand their specific concerns and explain the intended use of the receptacle. If the counter is not intended for heavy appliances or is not in an area prone to clutter, it might be possible to convince the inspector that the receptacle is both necessary and safe. When dealing with electrical installations, it's crucial to prioritize safety and adhere to the NEC guidelines, while also considering the practical needs of the space. Remember that local codes and interpretations can vary, so it's always best to clarify any concerns with the local electrical inspector. Understanding the specific requirements and potential hazards will help ensure a safe and compliant installation.